Philadelphia, the workshop of the world. A city built on the bedrock of industry, where the clang of steel and the whir of looms were the heartbeats of a thriving middle class. For generations, these factories and shipyards provided not just jobs, but a promise, a pathway to stability and prosperity. Archival footage shows proud workers leaving their shifts, streets alive with commerce, and families enjoying a life they had earned with their hands. The scene shifts. The vibrant footage fades to desaturated slow-motion shots of decaying, graffiti-covered factories. Windows are shattered and nature begins to reclaim the brickwork. But the rhythm of progress has a way of leaving some behind. As the latter half of the 20th century unfolded, the music of industry faded. A map graphic animates on screen, showing arrows pointing outwards from the city center, illustrating the flight of manufacturing jobs. Another graphic overlays it, showing a demographic shift as middle-class families followed those jobs to the newly sprawling suburbs. What they left behind were not just empty buildings, but a void in the city's economic soul, a vacuum where poverty began to take root and spread through once proud neighborhoods. Cut to a classroom. The paint is peeling, desks are crammed together, and books look worn. The scene is noisy and chaotic. Nowhere is the legacy of this decline more visible than in the city's schools. Here, in the heart of underfunded districts, the future is being shaped against overwhelming odds. We see classrooms overflowing with students, each one vying for the attention of a single, overburdened teacher. Textbooks are decades old, technology is scarce, and the very buildings seem to sigh with neglect. A split screen contrasts the struggling city school with a bright, modern suburban school. The suburban side shows students with tablets, spacious labs, and lush athletic fields. This is the tale of two cities, written in the ledger of school budgets. For every child in a well-resourced suburban school, another in Philadelphia faces an uphill battle. Armed with little more than their own potential, we hear from teachers who spend their own money on supplies, from students who dream of college but lack the guidance to get there, and from advocates who fight tirelessly for a basic standard of equity that remains just out of reach. The scene transitions to a personal, intimate focus. We see a single mother, Tiana, before dawn, quietly preparing for her day while her children sleep. This is Tiana's reality. Before the sun graces the Philadelphia skyline, her day has already begun. Her life is a carefully choreographed race against time, a patchwork of low-wage jobs connected by a labyrinth of public transportation. We follow her from a diner kitchen to a cleaning shift, each moment a testament to her quiet resilience. She does it all for the two small children she tucks into bed each night, her love a fierce shield against the hardships that press in from all sides. Cut to an older man, David, sitting on the front stoop of his row house. He looks down the street, which is lined with a mix of maintained homes and boarded-up properties. Meet David, a former steelworker whose hands once helped build this city. His job vanished 40 years ago, but he never left. He gestures toward a vacant lot where a bustling community center once stood. In his voice, you can hear the echo of a lost era, the loss of good wages, of neighborhood pride, of the simple dignity that comes with a hard day's work. His story is the story of a generation of men and women set adrift by the changing tides of the economy. We then see a high school student, Marcus, studying intently at a kitchen table, books piled high. Outside his window, the flashing lights of a police car pass by. In the middle of it all is Marcus. A brilliant high school senior, his ambition burns brightly against a backdrop of systemic neglect and neighborhood violence. He sees the Ivy League towers across the river not as a distant dream, but as a destination. His journey is a daily act of defiance against the statistics that say a boy from his zip code is not supposed to succeed. His determination a powerful counter-narrative to despair. She has seen it all, the boom, the bust, and the slow struggle to rise again. She could be defined by loss, but instead she chooses to plant seeds. In this small patch of green, surrounded by concrete, she cultivates not just vegetables. Her hands, wrinkled by time, represent a community that refuses to give up, that finds strength in fellowship and activism. The video returns to sweeping modern-day shots of Philadelphia. The focus is on revitalized parks, bustling farmers markets, and new construction cranes dotting the skyline. The story of poverty in Philadelphia is a story of profound challenges, but it is not an ending. All across this city, in gardens and community centers, in classrooms and on street corners, a different story is being written. It's a story of resilience, of community-led change, and of a spirit that cannot be broken. The final shot lingers on a massive, colorful mural depicting diverse faces of the city, vibrant and full of life. The sun catches it, making the colors pop. This is Philadelphia's a fight for opportunity. The city's future is not yet written. You can be a part of the next chapter. Learn more, get involved, and help fuel the spirit of a city that has always known how to rebuild.